What's going on, TTC? Sitting up here Thursday afternoon, getting ready to watch Stanford Washington face off. Pac-12 play should be a good game. Some pundits aren't calling it going to be such a good game, but hey, I think it'll be good for a while. And then going to watch the Thursday night game. The referees are finally back, so we'll have to wait and see how that goes. I hear they're going to get a standing ovation, and that's deservedly so until they make one bad call and the whole stadium disagrees with them. Which I think will be one funny moment for the broadcasters. Like, oh, you want these guys so badly, now you're going to boo them off one missed call, you know? That's how the NFL fans work, though. I was watching YouTube earlier today, and Vols fan for life 88 posed a question. And I don't play the lottery, but if I ever would start playing the lottery and I won, what he threw out, the number was $100 million. And he said if he ever won $100 million, he'd basically buy Tennessee John Gruden, the coach, and have him sign a 5-year contract, fly him out there from a private jet, do all that stuff. And that's cool, but I'd let the university handle the coaching part. I just am a fan. So I'd buy duck season tickets for life, buy a house in Eugene. First, take care of my mom and my sister, their family. Then I'd buy a house in Eugene, home city of Oregon, University of Oregon. Buy a big house there. Get a whole bunch of duck merchandise, cover the walls with it, not have just a man cave, have a man house of duck stuff, and just live out my life there. And I wouldn't buy, I'd buy a nice car. I wouldn't buy a boat. I'm not a huge boatist. I enjoy being on the water, but I'm not going to buy a boat. Boats are just, I don't know. I might later, but I don't think it'd be my first purchase. But that's about it. I wouldn't need a whole bunch of flashy things. I'd buy a big house and have nice things in it, but not like art or nothing. I'm not artistic. I don't enjoy art. I don't enjoy sculptures. I don't enjoy big, expensive chandeliers. So, I'd have a nice pool, but other than that, it'd be not a lot of stuff I need. And then I just have duck season tickets for life if they allow you to purchase something like that. Have a tailgating spot, all that stuff. Nice truck to do the tailgating in, and set up to watch for my friends. They could watch satellite at the game if they wanted to come down. It would just be a fun time. So that's what I would do if I won $100 million. I'd probably buy a couple other places in Ohio because my family's there. So if I want to go visit, I could go there for the winter or whatever, And then dog fan, Junkyard Dog, that's his name. Junkyard Dog came on here and called me Mr. JT David. First of all, get it right, dude. It's Mr. DJ David because I have a radio show, so I go by DJ from time to time, and that's my YouTube thing, so that's what I chose. Says I'm a joke, and that's fine. I don't care. I'm not a Vols fan, so why should I be concerned what a Georgia fan thinks of me? Georgia and Oregon probably aren't going to face up in the regular season, and probably aren't going to face up in a bowl game anytime soon, unless somehow by absolute miracle Georgia survives that gauntlet of the schedule and pass the SEC championship, which is probably going to be against Alabama, and goes to the national championship to face us. And I just don't see that happening. So, Junkyard Dog, I don't really care about your opinion. And you know what? After seeing this hate week, I'm going to crow up a little bit to Magnum. I called him out and called him out for not making videos all the time. And his last video about stuff that he said something about getting busy with life and not being here all the time. He called me droopy. I don't give a fuck what you call me. It doesn't matter to me. We're just doing this trash talk thing. I don't care what you call me. I've been called much worse in my life, so F that shit. But I'm going to crow up a little bit. I'm going to give him some mad props for coming on here for Hate Week, being one of the first Georgia fans to throw out vids. Got to give you your props, Magnum. You manned up before half the dog pound did. And then next Kobe and some other people decided to come. Junkyard Dog, you're in that. But Magnum, you were one of the first ones that I saw. And that takes some cojones. So a little bit of miniature crow for Magnum. I don't hate Magnum. I'm not trying to just dog Magnum all the time. It just, some of the things that I talked about were warranted. But hey, I'm going to crow up a little bit. And there you go. I hope you take that as a halfway apology, no hate toward you, dude, personally. I just said some stuff and talked trash, and you talk trash back, and now I'm going to grow up a little because you've been making shit tons of vids lately and doing hate week what it should be done, the way it should be done. So there you go. Oregon plays Washington State this week. No hate week at all there. Washington State, you're in a shitty situation. You got a new coach that's supposed to be this offensive guru, the pirate of the Palouse, I guess they nicknamed him. And, man, you are looking really ugly in the first 4 weeks. 0-4, lost to Colorado, who went and lost to Sacramento State at home in the first week, I believe, first or second week. So that just shows you how awful you are. We're going to take Seattle by storm. We're going to make Autzen Stadium, CenturyLink Field, Autzen Stadium in the north is what I meant to say there. But no real hate week because Washington State's awful and Oregon's going to beat them by, I predicted a score on Facebook, 49-14. They get 2 touchdowns with our backups in, and maybe one early feeding off emotion, but that's about it. Everyone's like, oh, he's an offensive guru. I'm like, well, when you have no offense, you can't be much of a guru, can you? So that's it for me. Just going to come on here Thursday. You might see me Saturday before the game. Another late game for Oregon. Man, oh man. 7:30 kickoff on ESPN 2. And then, so, not in prime time, not in everybody's eyes, but we'll still get some views and get on national coverage, But go Ducks.